Today we are diving into the topic of standard tuning. What is it? Why do we use it? And where does it come from? My name is AJ and welcome back to the channel. I'm the founder of ajsmusicacademy.com, where I help students of all ages and abilities unlock their musical potential right from their homes, with weekly guided lessons tailored to their needs and style. While I've been fortunate to write music for films, TV, and perform with various musical artists, my real passion is digging into topics like this and sharing what I've learned with you all. This video is part of my Getting Started on Guitar series, and you can find a link to the full playlist in the description below. Alright, let's get into it. So what exactly is standard tuning? Simply put, it's the most common and widely accepted way to tune a six-string guitar. From the thickest string to the thinnest string, the notes are E, A, D, G, B, and high E. We often refer to this as E standard. Each of these notes correspond to a specific pitch. When your guitar is in standard tuning, these pitches are consistent, allowing you to play chords and scale that create a consistent and harmonious sound with the other instruments. Now, memorizing those 6 notes can be a little tricky at first, but don't worry. Here's a fun little phrase you can use to remember the order from the lowest E string to the highest E string. Every alien drinks Gatorade before eating. Let me say that again. Every alien drinks Gatorade before eating. And speaking of remembering things, have you ever stopped to wonder why those are the notes? Why isn't it C, F, A, D, G, C, for example? The answer to that question is a fascinating story that takes us back hundreds of years. And the reason we tune the guitar this way has a lot to do with an instrument that isn't even a guitar. Stay with me, because we're about to learn the secret history behind your guitar's tuning. The modern guitar evolved from the instrument like the lute and vihuela. These instruments have various tunings, often influenced by the type of music being played and the number of strings. The concept of standard tuning wasn't as rigid as it is today. To get a sense of this time, you can see these beautiful instruments famously depicted in paintings like The Lute Player by Caravaggio and The Woman with the Lute by Johannes Vermeer. As the guitar evolved into its modern form, particularly in the 19th century, with luthiers like Antonio de Toro Guardo, who is often considered the father of modern guitar, the E standard tuning started to become the standard. This wasn't a sudden top-down decree. Instead, it was an organic process driven by several factors. So what makes the E standard so enduring and practical? It boils down to the combination of playability, musicality, and historical precedent. First, the intervals between the string in standard tuning, mostly perfect fourth, and a major third between the B and G string are incredibly ergonomic for the human hand. This specific arrangement allows you to easily form a vast array of chords and scales with minimum hand movement and stretching. Think about the common open chords like the G, C, D, or E minor. They're all very comfortable to play in standard tuning. Second, standard tuning provides a consistent framework for musical composition. When composers write music for guitar, they almost always assume standard tuning. This simplifies the learning process. Once you learn a chord shape or scale pattern, it's universally applicable to most songs. Finally, there's a scientific aspect: string gauge and tension. Guitar string manufacturers produce sets of strings specifically designed to perform optimally in standard tuning. When tuned to E standard, the strings achieve an ideal balance of tension. Too much tension and they can break or warp the guitar. Too little and they sound flabby and can buzz. Standard tuning finds the sweet spot for most guitars. While standard tuning is king, it's not the only way to tune your guitar. Many guitarists in genre like metal, folk, and blues use alternative tuning to achieve different sounds, but they all stem from understanding the foundation of standard tuning. So there you have it, the complete rundown on what standard tuning is, where it comes from, and why it's crucial to playing the guitar. It's the universal language, the ergonomic sweet spot, and the historical foundation that makes the guitar one of the most versatile and beloved instruments in the world. Now that you understand the what and why, in our next video, we'll get practical and show you exactly how to tune your guitar, whether you have a digital tuner or you want to use your ear. So be sure to look out for that video. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video valuable, please share it with a guitar playing friend you know. Also, I'd love to hear from you. What's one of your biggest challenges with learning guitar? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.